Welcome back to beating the developers in Crash Bandicoot Warped. Today I'm in Warp Room 3 and I'm going to try and beat the 5 levels in this Warp Room. Now there are some secret levels in here too. I was going to complete them in this video, but the bonus Warp Room video is going to be really empty if I do them now. So I'll leave them for that video so that it's an actual full video when I get to it. I'm going to start with Dynamite, which is a 58:14 developer time trial. This is nearly 5 seconds quicker than the Platinum. So that's actually kind of a decent amount, so I'm actually going to use the bazooka. That will 100% ensure my victory, right? Already lost an Aku. Not looking good. Hate these things because they absolutely track you. Okay. Love when I just go to spin, but it activates the tornado, so it just completely throws you off of what you were trying to do. Okay. What? Awesome beginning. You think something so simple would be so easy. Yeah, it's not. Because for some reason... What? See, now, why did that not just break the crate? Terrible, terrible beginning, but you know what? I'll keep it going, because why not? Could still be a developer relic. This is... I knew it'd happen at some point. It happens every video. Didn't think it'd be this soon. Oh man, look, I'll be real. I'm definitely. This is why I'm more of a fan of time trialing in Crash 1. What a lot of people say is they should have never added relics to Crash 1 and 2 because those games were not designed for relics. I'll be honest. I think Crash 1 relics are my favorite. I do agree when people say that, but only about Crash 2, because in Crash 2 they added speed shoes. And the speed shoes do not work in Crash 2 relics at all. They make you go way quicker than what the level is intended. You can tell the levels were not designed for speed shoes at all. And it makes the relics really awkward. In Crash 1, they didn't add that. You're just walking through the level normally. But now you've got a time limit. So now you need to try and figure out how to make certain cycles and all that kind of stuff. And that works perfectly. I never understood when people say they never should have added Crash 1 relics in the Insane, because it works perfectly. It's Crash 2 where I kind of agree it doesn't really, only because of the speed shoes. And Warped, yeah, the levels were designed for relics, but the accidental belly flops and the sliding that you have to do, and oh god, this crate's up here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I like the simplicity of Crash 1. I'm waffling. Let me try and focus and get this over with. Is there a triple Aku somewhere? Maybe. And if there is, I'm not getting it. Okay, he's going to break that for me. That's good. Look out for lava. You're going to get that for... Yeah, thank you. There we go. What's this? Yay, developer time. Wasn't too bad. Could be much better, of course, but I'm done with that level. Next level is Deep Trouble, and this is a 105 developer relic, which is just over 3 seconds quicker than Platinum. I had someone in my last video comment confused about what developer relics are, and I used to explain this pretty much in every video in Crash 1. That's a very bad start. But they are real relics in the game. Sorry, they're not actually in the game. They are in the credits of the game. But they are actual develop times. They are in the credits of the game. So, is there like a good way of getting down quickly, you know? And we missed the crate. I feel like getting on that thing is just a waste of time. If you have to like... Oh, getting on anyway, I guess. Like, when you can do this... Actually, no, it's not a waste of time, because there's a 2 crate down here that you need to get with that thing. That's not lining up at all. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm... Oh, that's not lining up. I feel like I'm wasting that amount of time by simply getting that crate when I could just skip it and be quicker. Oh yeah, I had triple Aku there, but obviously it doesn't count underwater. Not the Wrath of Cortex. And I'm dead. If this was the Wrath of Cortex, I would not be dead there. Just saying. It had some good ideas. That's all I'm saying here. Get through there. See, look, that's gotta be quicker. And I got eaten by a shark. I feel like that's quicker. I'm skipping a box, but I'm not faffing about on this stupid thing at the beginning. Skipping all these things here. Going straight in. Going straight down. These levels really, really hurt my fingers. I'm going to actually play it safe a little bit because I'd rather keep my Akus and live longer in the level than restart for no reason. Just to gauge, you know, if I'm quick enough or not. That was not playing it safe, but it was a wasted one anyway if I didn't, so. I think we've got to go around. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I'll use this one, I think. No, I don't know. The controls are really not fucking good. I think I'm going to ignore it. The level's ending right there, so I'm going to skip both of those torpedo things. Is it optimal? Probably not. Will I get a slower time? Maybe. But thankfully, I'm not worrying about that. I just want to finish the damn level. I actually think the reason I'm making that cycle now is simply because I'm skipping. Mr. Crate. This will be the run that I... Oh, fuck off, I'm not waiting. Oh yeah, that's the one that we can use it on, since I'm going to be skipping anyway. How do you miss that? Damn it. I need one Aku for the end. We are sub-optimal gaming right now. I am skipping crates. I am not taking the vehicle. Go, please. Wasted Aku. Get through there. You are joking, right? I kind of needed that for the last bit. Go, 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 go. How do you eat me from the other side? I picked the Aku. I had the Aku. I know I did. And the crate was way, way before the TNT, so... Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to restart just for the cycle. What is it with these delayed Akus? What? I picked it up. Look, the Aku crate is here. I spin it. You'd think by the time I hit the TNTs, he'd be with me, right? Ready to protect me? He's taking his sweet time on some of these attempts. That's for sure. That's so slow that I don't even make that anymore. Yeah, right. I waited for it. There we go. No, what's the machine called? What's the vehicle called? I forgot. None of that. Suboptimal gaming. All the way. Suboptimal gaming. That's a decent time as well. We beat it by 15 seconds. I'm telling you, I feel like it's quicker. Is it? Probably not. There's probably people that have used the vehicle and gotten a better time than me, but I'm very happy with that. It feels quicker at the beginning, at least, because I don't need to, like, make the thing go down really slowly to hit the crates. I don't know. But it's a developer time by a long shot. Right, next up is high time. This is a 48:26 developer time, which is over 8.5 seconds quicker than the Platinum Relic. So, gonna have to do some serious work here. Get out of the way. We'll restart that. Ah, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want to wait. How long do we wait? I'm not too sure. Need to wait so that at the beginning I actually make the cycle. It's going up here. I wonder if I can make it at the very beginning. If I just go. No. Unless you kind of can if you're quick, I feel like. And that will eliminate any kind of... Yeah, okay, you can. There we go. Right, let me test the theory then, make sure that works every single time. Yeah, it does. Excellent. So that's a really good start. So I overshot it last time, now I undercut it, so that's great. Just gotta find that middle spot. Get out the way, that singular crate, man. There is a triple acca in this level, if I'm not mistaken. It's at the very end, and it will dramatically improve my run. It improved my run if that shit lined up too, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Out my fucking way. I need to make that. There I go. Oh, come on! There it is. Right, this bit's kind of slow, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna do my best to make it last as long as I can. That was awful. Ooh! I know what I'm doing! I know what I'm doing! Yeah, that was it! That was it! That was perfect. Nearly perfect, I feel like. Absolutely nearly butchered that. Thankfully, the flying carpet did not go too far back, and it was there to pick me up after my double jump. Nearly resulted in catastrophic failure, but 45 seconds, I'll be taking that. Yeah, Platinum is a 56 there, so really happy with that. Next up is Road Crash. This is a 1:20:21, which is nearly 3 seconds quicker than Platinum. As long as I line up the... I'm going to wait for these to leave. It's always annoying, but it does help. I feel like these levels are going to be about holding the boost as much as you possibly can. I'll be honest, I'm a bit scared for these levels. Because obviously I'm going to have to hold the boost a bit longer than I did in my Platinum Relic videos. And the bike is going to do everything in its power to make sure that doesn't happen. Because it controls like complete shit. So it's just going to be about holding the boost and lines. Good lines. And not mistaking shadows on the ground for holes. Or holes on the ground for shadows, should I say. Okay, we've got to get that. To be fair though, if I can get... If it's only less than 3 seconds quicker than Platinum. Obviously now on PC, so it should be a bit easier naturally just to get this. Because like I said, I have to repeat this, but that's okay, because not everyone watches all the videos. The developer times are meant for 60 FPS on PC. There's some that are not possible on console. Specifically Cortex Power, you just can't beat that one on console because of the 30 frame limit. I was going to say, let me go around and I'll keep that. There's a reason that ramp is there. So yeah, they're meant to be played on PC, but on PC, obviously there are a lot of different frame limits that you can play at, right? You can play at 60, but you can also play uncapped at whatever your monitor is capable of. And that is where it becomes a problem. You don't want to go too low with the frame rate, but you don't want to go too high, because the higher you go with the frame rate, the easier the relics become. Crash goes quicker depending on how many frames you've got. So if you've uncapped it to a ridiculous frame rate, Crash is going to move so quick that the relics are going to become trivial, right? And I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure speedrunners have separate categories because of that. Like, you can't... How did I miss that? I waited for them to leave just so I could do that. It would obviously be unfair playing on 60 FPS and then another speedrunner comes along on uncapped 240 frames per second or whatever it goes up to, and just, you know, naturally is going way quicker. There we go, got it this time. Yeah, as long as I play well, I should be fine. I don't like skidding all over the place on this damn bike. I'm gonna make it not happen, because it does reduce your speed. That's why I did not get that 2 crate. Are these guys still... Okay, I did not wait long enough at all. Bet he's gonna get in my way, or one of them will. Oh, that's really not good. That's really not good. That's gonna waste my time. I don't think I'm expected to hold the boost around that whole thing. But a little bit longer would have been nice. Oh shit, I need that. Okay, successful. Oh, this is not looking good, is it? You're gonna have to hold it here, that's for sure. No, I'll be honest, I did a pretty damn good job there. And fucked it up there, but is this... This ain't it. Unfortunate. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Not by much, but it is. 1997. That's the game. That's the year this game released, right? No, it isn't. Yeah, no, it was definitely 98. Never mind. Ignore that. All right, but that was a developer relic, though. That's all that matters. Just a very, very close one. Not by much. All right, ending off with a fairly chill one. Double header. It's a fairly straightforward level. 55 seconds is the developer time. Just over 4 seconds quicker than Platinum. I think the worst part of these levels is the annoying crates. Some of them have annoying crates at least. Where they're in stacks and you just miss them. Yeah, hug the walls as much as possible. Skip all the hazards. Not even going to bother trying to get that without blowing myself up. Same here. I think we're going to be just... Oh no, okay. Definitely expected to be losing that Aku there. Thought I was going to be belly popping there. I had to play it safe. That thing hit me and I tried sliding. I would have been belly flopping. This should be a developer relic if I don't fall into that ditch. But yeah, easy. Right, well, I'm very pleased with that. That was a good set of levels. Very fun. Road Crash was probably the hardest. But any warp room with biking levels, I expect those to be the hardest levels in the warp room. Like I said, there are secret levels to do in this warp room, but I'm going to put them in the bonus warp room video to make it a bit longer. Makes more sense. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed part 3. In the next video, I will move on to part 4 and beat some more developer relics. I'm actually having fun with them, which I don't think I'll be able to say that about the PS1 version of the game. Which, if you didn't know, yes, the original PS1 game does have developer relics, and I will be completing them after this. We're talking Crash 4 levels of developer relic difficulty. From the people that have beaten them, that's what they've said about it. So I'll enjoy my time in Crash Warped while I can. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.